Okay, this is Malheur Cave. Notice the sign says it's opened by Robert Burns Lodge, number 97, and the Masons. Notice they got the generator for power here in a trailer, so it's not so noisy at the entrance like previous years. What's funny is the flagpole there. Sometimes they have a U.S. flag flying, but I guess they didn't do that this year. All right, in. This is private property, by the way, so you can only come here during their open houses. They usually have 3 open houses a year. So far, it's worked out pretty good. All right. Notice there's the sign for the Masons above the entrance.
What?
Diamond crater.
Yeah.
Diamond, there you go. That's, when that was hot and flowing, that's how probably when this was created. Like that gym was open.
How deep's the water in the very?
You know, it varies.
Well, it was 12 feet normally. It had risen 5.5 feet, so it's about 18 feet deep. We had a diver go in last weekend, and he sent me.
Yes, there's birds up there in the nest.
The water when he was first in there had risen another 5.5.
There's another nest up there.
5.5 feet back.
Another
there,
nest
and
up there.
It floods up here to let it out.
There's a nest up there on top of the metal. That's only a few years old, so relatively new nest. I don't know how often they build new nests and rebuild the old ones. Yeah, but these things flying around, these are just barn swallows. I didn't see any bats in this cave, this trip. It's nice weather out there, so the bats are probably somewhere else. Usually in the summer, I think they only sleep in the caves to avoid the hot weather. Anyway. Notice how smooth the ceiling is, except where it's broken down. Same as all the other lava tubes. The main tube goes to the right, but it bulges out over here to the left. On top of a breakdown pile here is actually the safest place because the rocks are nice and dry. Everywhere else is all muddy. It's kind of cool how on the ceiling there's like a little blister up there. And notice it looks a little foggy in here. It literally is a thin fog inside the cave. It rained a little bit last night, so the humidity is higher than normal around here. Let's see here. So way back to the entrance. A lot of people, it's their first time here, so they get the spiel about, history of the cave and all that. They knew I'd been here before, so they didn't tell me the story again. It's like, okay, I get it already. Anyway. Notice how the floor is a bit lower over here, so it floods more often. But over here is super flat. So obviously the lava drained out and solidified. Cooled nice and slow. Surprised there aren't a bunch of formations in here though. If it cooled that slow, you'd think the ceiling could have, dripstone or something. I guess it depends on the viscosity of the lava. Here's the bleachers where the Masons have their annual meeting. I think that's later in the summer. I don't remember. Oh, this is weird. What is this on the bleachers? I didn't even notice this before. I just walked right past it. Oh, I see. It's some kind of stand. Like a podium. for the leader to do his spiel. All right. It was funny. Look at the ceiling. How many of the lights aren't working? I wonder if they were ruined. See how these are flickering and this one's flickering? I wonder if those have been damaged by the moisture. If they're not waterproof or something. Okay. Here's another pad where they can have a leader of the meeting or whatever. Notice there's a nice plant root coming down through the ceiling here. And then up here, there's more plant roots coming out through the ceiling, right at the cracks. To give you an idea, we're not really that far underground yet. But the cave is sloping downhill. So we are getting farther and farther. Notice up here how the ceiling is rougher to the left and smoother to the right. Fascinating. And the floor is super smooth. Except for the breakdown pile in the middle, of course. All right, so there's the way back out. I'm gonna go around. Whoops. Almost tripped. The floor is a bit uneven. I'm past the part where the floor is smooth. It's getting a bit fun now. It's very muddy and slippery too. I haven't fallen down yet, but I saw a couple of people almost slip and fall. Very tricky. There's that bulge in the side here. Yeah, I think I hear a motorboat ahead. There's a lot of people in watercraft. Notice the floor bulges up in the middle. It means there was pressure underneath pushing upwards after it partially solidified. Kind of cool. They left their backpack in. That's funny. I don't know what the point of that is. Nice slippery floor. Oh, I know. They're using a motor to inflate their inflatable watercraft. I almost said aircraft. That's what they did. Helium balloon in here. A blimp. A zeppelin. Huh. Boy, this is really cool. How the fog. There's a layer of fog. Just like the movie Alien. Seriously, when I saw the movie Alien, I didn't see any caves like it. So I'm like, man, that is so fake. But now I've seen caves that are actually a lot like the movie Alien. I'm like, ooh, that's a bit scary. Okay, these people are still ready to get in the water. See if I can get past them. It's like a huge group here now. I think I'm stuck. See how far I can get. See if I- Oops, that wasn't a good one. Almost slipped in the water. I mean, I'm like literally playing lava in lava. The floor is lava. Don't fall in. Looks like I'm pretty well stuck now. What's fun, I don't remember how far I've been before, so I couldn't tell you if the water level right now is higher or lower than other times I've been here. I'll have to go back and compare the videos, see how they look. They need to write like mile markers here. Like here at mile marker 0.01. Notice the water is dirt now. It's muddy because of people wading in it. But yeah, so there's, I mean, I don't think the camera's getting it very well. I can see a rock island ahead. Oops. Yep. Darn it. The weight in my backpack's a bit uneven, so trying to not fall down. Oh, there goes some people already. Man, those things are loud. Oh well. For the boats past me. Now that somebody's finally leaving. Oh, darn it. There we go. The floor is very uneven. Oh yeah, see? Now they're back up. That's funny. That's how everybody's dressed for the cold water. Even though the cave is nice and warm, the water is pretty cold. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Wow, so many boats. Crazy. You know, I do have a swimsuit in my car. Maybe I should just go swimming for it. Actually, I don't even know if I have my life vest in my car at home. Be tricky to go keep and go down. So. Wow, here goes a million more people. I've never seen it this crowded before. Kind of fun. Let's see here, what time? Okay, I'm doing good for time. Interesting. There's a little ledge up here. Not very big. Now if you can kind of go up on there, look around, get a little closer to the ceiling, inspect the ceiling. It's a nice ceiling. Oops. It's a little drier here. It's damp dirt. It's not really mud. Are there like shades of mud, like really wet mud or really dry mud? Or is that an oxymoron? Yikes. Lots of mud. All the people walking through it is making the mud softer and softer too. So, it's another thing. It's getting dirt, dust on my light. Notice the plant roots hanging down from the ceiling here. So these come all the way from above through the cracks. Kind of impressive considering how far underground we are. See if I can There's some family here. Bird, bird, bird. Notice there's like one dry spot here. Wonder how that happened. Suspicious.
Howdy.
What's up? With the artificial lighting here, it feels like we're like walking through a tunnel, like an airport or something, instead of a cave. Honestly, too much light kind of ruins it, but oh well. Excuse me. You guys had a big breakfast? How'd you guess? I gotta eat. Yeah. It's only about an hour from Burns to here, though. So, yeah. Yeah. It's nice and dry here near the entrance. I'm not sure if that means less moisture comes in from above or there's just more airflow of dry air. So the airflow evaporates the water. Notice there's a little bird nest up there. Yes, it has birds. Try not to scare them away too badly.
How you doing?
So far, so good.
Oh, yeah.
No bats, we got a lot of birds.
He'll be back down there several times.
Yeah, well, I'm just finishing my second lap to get video, but then I'm gonna go back and get some pictures.
You put the picture